Mangia was released on the Atari 2600 by Spectravision in 1983. You play as a kid whose mother force feeds you an endless supply of pasta. She'll wander back and forth between the kitchen and the table, dropping off plates, and your objective is to get rid of the plates by either feeding them to your cat, who's in the window, or to your dog, who's under the table. They're not always in position, though, so if the cat is away from the window or the dog is on the other side of the room, then your mom will bring extra plates. You'll also get extra plates delivered to you if you feed the pets while she's looking. Your punishment for not eating all your food is to eat more food. If you end up with too many plates on the table, then it'll collapse and it's game over. So if the table piles up and there's no opening to pitch the plates, you'll need to eat some to avoid that. Problem is, after eating too much, your stomach fucking explodes. This might be the most gruesome visual in an Atari 2600 game. It's even more fucked up than raping an Indian against a cactus in Custer's Revenge. This lady is completely batshit insane. Who the hell does this to their kid, or any kid? Either she's completely tweaked out on meth or something and has no awareness of how much food she's actually making, or she's a complete sociopath trying to murder her child in the method from the guy from Seven. Either way, she's not winning Mother of the Year, and if I'm the kid, I'm just letting the dishes pile up. I'd rather have the table give way than my goddamn stomach, but since a game over is a game over either way, you're gonna end up having to eat some pasta somewhere along the way. One feature that should have been added is the ability to reduce the count of how many plates you've eaten. In other words, shitting your pants. It would have been icing on the cake, especially if there were farty sound effects added. Why not? You've got the poor kid's guts spilling out all over the floor. Might as well add to the ridiculousness. Not to mention, it would easily win the award for the most hilarious way to gain health in a video game of all time. Plus, it would add a different mechanic to the game that it desperately needs. It is a unique concept, and it is more than playable, but it needs some meat on the bones. I mean, when your only actions are moving the joystick in one of 4 directions without actually moving your character, and there's no use of the fire button at all, then you know there's something missing here. I would have personally made the fire button the shit your pants function. There should have been a meter that fills up the longer you hold the button down, and once it fills up, you shit your pants. But you can't do it in front of your mom. Plus, you should have to throw it out the window when the cat is not there to dispose of it. Because if the cat eats the shit, it's not hungry anymore, and you won't be able to feed it. I know this is absurd, but look at this game. It's absurd enough as it is. I'm just trying to add some dynamics to a game that certainly needs them, and I say go big or go home. This game is halfway there to becoming the gaming equivalent of a trauma film, so why not add some other shit to improve the gameplay at the same time? Another thing that keeps this game a bit on the dull side is that there are no variations. Also, the difficulty doesn't increase as the game goes on. They could have had the game move faster as it went on, or add more plates than usual, or maybe if they included the shit your pants feature, they could have added some constipation. I don't know why I keep going back to that. The game does have a catchy tune, and the graphics are nicely detailed, although since there are no waves and it's basically non-stop, there aren't any points in the game where the colors change up. Although the kid will change colors as he gets closer to his unfortunate stomach rupture. Anyway, despite these complaints, this isn't a bad game at all. It just could have been beefed up a bit. Instead, it's a plain old bowl of pasta with no meatballs.